Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to Doctor and everyone. My name is Syakirah binti Muhammad Raspi and my topic for this assignment is strategies to control nutritional changes of grilling. So I choose meat for my whole assignment topic. Okay, first thing first, I want to explain about the meat. So, meat has a very variety of nutrition, which is protein, carbohydrate, fat, water, vitamin, and mineral. But the very large component in the meat is water, which is 75%. So, grilling. Most people will choose grilling for the cooking method because they think that the grilling is the very healthy cooking method than the others method. So when the grilling, it will change taste, flavor and the color because it has chemical reaction which is Maillard reaction, and it also affect the nutritional compositions. So when heat attached to the meat, it will affect to the nutritional in the meat.
So next we move to the principle and mechanism of grilling meat. There have three principles of grilling, which is conduction, convections and radiations. So for the conduction, heat is transferred directly and it will contact to the food. It occurs at the highest temperature and it will create a searing effect. So for the best example of the conduction is infrared grilling, and usually it will occur at the grilling surface. Next point is convection. Convection usually occur more faster than the conduction, and it will occur when the heat is carried to the food that being cooked. So in grilling, the convection is process that called as indirect grilling. Indirect grilling occur when the food is not contact with the heat source. So when we grill the fish away from the heat, and the heat will start the circulation, it will start to circulate around the meat. The last point for radiation, the last point for principle of grilling is radiation. Radiation is the heat that be transferred directly that exposed to the heat source, so the food reach directly contact with hot grill grades. Mechanism, they have two mechanism of grilling, which is Maillard reactions and lipid oxidations. During Maillard reactions, it will change the aroma, colors and flavor. This reaction come about because the meat protein breakdowns into the amino acid. This amino acid then indirect with the sugar present in the meat. It will happen because of when during grill meat they have when during the grill meat, when the heat attached to the meat, and it will transform protein and sugar into the meat. And lipid oxidation is oxidations of the lipid together with the Maillard reactions. It will contribute significantly to the creation in the meat. Okay, so now we move to the Maillard reactions mechanism. So there are three steps during the Maillard reactions occur, which is the Maillard reactions mechanism will begin with the formations of an unsubstituted glycosamine, from the reactions between amino group of the amino acid and the carbonic group of the reducing sugar. So here I will say that the reducing sugars, for the example of reducing sugars, is maltose, glucose, ribose, and the others reducing sugar. Now the glycosamine is transformed into ketosamine via a binary rearrangement. This ketosamine will undergo further reactions via several pathways and can form reductones, butyneones, and several other products of short chain hydrolytic fission. So the ketosamine can also undergo on the form of melanoidin, and it will and the other brown nitrogenous polymer. It is impact the characteristic brown color of the food. So this is what we call melations, because it will change the brown color of the meat, it will change the flavor and the taste.
So now we go through to the nutritional changes. The nutritional changes during grilling. So the grillings, it use dry heat cooking method and direct heat sources. And then we go when the heat attached to the meat, it will change all the nutritionals of the meat. First is denature protein. When the heat is direct contact with the meat, it will denature the protein. Why? When the temperature of the grill during grilling is above 100 degrees C, so the change of the protein will denature. As we know, the raw meat has 19% protein. So next point is loss of moisture, around 10 to 15 degree 10 to 15 percent moisture we lost in the during grilling meat, and it will become the meat too dry too dry. So the last point is vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is the most important in the meat, so it will denature during heating. Vitamin B12 ni akan denatured dengan dua cara, which is disebabkan oleh cahaya dan juga oleh tenaga haba yang dikenakan. Vitamin B12 ni amatlah penting dalam daging kerana dia paling banyak dalam daging. So jadi apabila grilling yang ambil yang mengandungi suhu sebanyak 260 degree C, so dia akan denaturedkan vitamin B12 dalam meat tersebut.
And for the last point is how is the strategy to control nutritional changes in the green meat. So here I state four point, which is the first point is marination. During marination is it will increase and sustain the moisture in the meat, and it will make the meat is rich in of flavor. Mostly we will marinate the meat around 2 until 4 hours. It is because to make sure all the ingredients of marination is absorbed into the meat. So when we grill the meat, it will sustain and it not lost too many moisture, and the meat will become a rich flavor. So second point is antioxidant leaf. For the example, antioxidant leaf is we can use bamboo leaf. Why we use bamboo leaf? We can use bamboo leaf, we can use banana leaf, or papaya leaf. Why? This is because it will decrease the meat from oxidize. We know when we use the method of grilling, the smoke from the charcoal have more carbon dioxide. So when we use the antioxidant, it will prevent carbon dioxide absorb into the meat. The third point is microwave. Okay, microwave is a very complicated. It's not it's very complicated, but it make the meat to half cook and avoid the contaminations. Before we grill the meat, better we cook the meat into the microwave. Why? Because we want to the meat half cook, so we just need a little or a short time to grill the meat. Is because when we use too long grill the meat, it will absorb too many carbon dioxide, and it will change the nutritions in the meat. So the last point, you use the low heat. Why we need to use the low heat? Because when we use the high heat, so it will denature the proteins, the vitamins. So how to control the nutritional changes is with the low heat. When we use the low heat, we cook the the meat well done or medium, so it will not to lose too many nutritional in the meat.